streaming 3-5, everything live, baby. Press box party, saying it's a party in New York City, baby.
What is up? A good Wednesday to you. Welcome to the Press Box Party. I'm Antoine. This is Stream 35 Radio. Two ways to listen to the show. Of course, most of you streaming on our audio-only station, mixlr.com/stream35radio. Great way to listen whether you're on your phone or your computer. Download the app if you are listening on your phone, and you can follow the show and get notifications. We also have a simulcast of the show that those want to catch a glimpse of the studio here. You can go to YouTube, type in Stream 35 Radio. There should be a live cast going on right now, and that way you can also see some of the videos we might cover as well. So if you do go on there, make sure you follow the station. We're just starting to get a user following there, but make sure you check that out on YouTube, and you can actually watch some of the videos sometimes that we cover. And of course, you can always get an archive of the show if you miss any portion of it on YouTube or on MixLR. So, where do we begin? Let's see. It's a beautiful day here in New York City, by the way. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are. Live listeners, we want you to interact with the show. Some of you are already using the chat. You can do that and hit us on the MixLR chat or the YouTube chat. And then also, we got a phone line that we're going to open up in a little bit. 917-477-7737. 917-477-7737. We like interaction with our listeners. Makes the show better. So definitely lob us a call if you can. If you can't, go ahead and chat us and contribute that way. Either way, just bring it. And I got to introduce who I got in front of me. If those of you that are watching on the live stream see, he's a regular every Wednesday night. He's hailing from Gary, Indiana. He's a comedian. He is a mixologist, and he's a dope MC. Jonathan Craig.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, son? This is Ice-T out here taking over for Jonathan Craig. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard that one run to you.
Nah, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, Antoine?
We're a little concerned today. I don't think we have Robert what's his name?
Speck.
Yes. We don't have Robert Speck in the studio today.
No, we don't.
No
Robert,
unsolved mystery. So if you guys are waiting for that, no unsolved mystery today. Too much other stuff to cover, though. Start off with the sport. What's been going on with you, man?
Not much, man. Just, working hard, working on some things. As you can see, working on some new voices. All these people that live inside of me just pop out here and there. You didn't even know Ice-T was a part of the...
No.
Yeah, man.
We've heard from DMX. We heard from Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Ice-T's...
Is that a part of your comic set, by the way? Any imitations?
I haven't worked it into the set yet, but
yeah,
it's coming.
Morgan's got to get in there.
Oh, yeah, Morgan's pretty
You got
solid.
that one down to a T.
Morgan's solid, and DMX is solid, too. I do him... Yeah. Randomly, I do a DMX impression to myself.
We're getting to the point where people don't even know who he is.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Nobody even knows.
Stop showing your age on that one.
I know. Well, we got some old heads out there, See, then I got to update
Morgan
my
ain't
impression.
never going anywhere.
Well, Morgan Freeman, everybody knows who he is.
Listeners, you might want to know Jonathan Craig has shared with me he has a new obsession, and it's Walmart.com.
Oh, yeah, I love it. They deliver.
Why'd you give me that look? You thought it was that other thing we were talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
I didn't know what you was going to say. We are live.
We are live.
I was going to own up to it, though, either way.
And so crazy couple days in sports world.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Real crazy.
Hockey tonight, starting in about an hour.
Yep.
Game 7.
Last game.
The pinnacle of all sports. Game 7.
Always.
Stanley Cup. Winner takes the cup. St. Louis going to Boston. And it's going to be a rowdy scene there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you care who wins? The city of Boston, if they don't win tonight, they might have to wait actually like 300 days for their next title.
That's the thing, man. If Boston wins, they're just going to be so studded this year. I don't know if I can take it.
Bob Kraft out there waving the towel.
Yeah, waving more than a towel, I'm sure.
Yeah. I promise you too. Brady's gonna break out a Ortiz jersey or something.
Yeah, they're gonna show a lot of support for
David Ortiz. We'll get to him in a
Big
second.
Papi.
But before we get to any of that, of course, hockey. That's gonna be great. If the show spills over, we'll keep you posted on what's going on there. I think that game will start in a little over an hour, and we'll keep you updated for our live listeners. But before we get to that, NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Going into Game 6,
Ooh.
Warriors have a chance
Oh, they got a chance
to.
now.
They were plus 500, by the way, on
Really?
Saturday. I put a little something on that to win the series,
Ha.
under the assumption that Kevin Durant would be playing the rest of the series.
Yeah.
But still, to win that game the way they did. But before we even get into what's going to happen in the series, that whole drama. I mean, did you catch? I've got to play it. So the GM,
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Bob Myers,
Yeah. Crybaby.
after the game. Hold on a second. I got to play it. I don't know. It was too much, right?
It was a bit much. I don't think I've ever seen the GM act like that before.
First of
Somebody
all,
even-
Kevin Durant was not forced to play.
no, he was not.
This guy,
he wanted to play.
yeah, of course. He's a competitor.
Yeah,
He's got a chance to get another ring.
exactly.
These don't come around, you know?
Three-peat on the line.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, here's what we're talking about. Bob Myers, GM of the Warriors, after the game.
Kevin had it's an Achilles injury. I don't know the extent of it. He'll have an
Sorry, I just had to stop for a second.
Yo, you
What
would
an opening.
have thought that Kevin Durant.
Yeah, died.
extent of it.
He did.
Yeah.
He'll have an MRI tomorrow. Prior to coming back, he went through 4 weeks with our medical team, and it was thorough, and it was experts and multiple MRIs and multiple doctors, and we felt good about the process. He was cleared to play tonight. That was a collaborative decision. I don't believe there's anybody to blame, but I understand this world, and if you have to, you can blame me. I run our basketball operations department, and
What the hell, man? What has happened to sports?
You would have thought that
What has
Kevin
happened to
Durant
sports?
got shot like David Ortiz. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You would have thought that he was
Yes.
in the hospital in critical
Get back to this team, we're
condition.
wrong.
The way this dude was weeping like a dang on Willow. Just weeping Willow manager. Just
he's one of the
boo-hooing.
most misunderstood people.
Misunderstood.
He's a good teammate,
He said like he's in a coma or
a
something.
good person. It's not fair.
Somebody just give me back 80s sports. 80s sports.
Yeah, man.
I don't care what.
I
Baseball,
don't know him.
basketball,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pistons, Bulls. Larry Bird out there just clotheslining people.
Yeah, just, Robert Parrish
Fools
just punching
playing-
people in the face.
Yeah.
Really,
Beating them
Can
down.
somebody just give me it right now? I need it.
Yeah, we need
What
that.
about me?
We
I need
need
it.
that hardcore. When you got injured, you just wrapped it up.
Yeah.
people
And then you
that
went out there
worked with him
and you hopped on one
and
leg.
cleared him are good.
And if you left the game with your career on the line, so be it.
No, yeah,
You're
nobody
out
was
there playing.
nobody was
Any day could
crying.
be your last.
This is what it was. This dude's crying like his job's on the line. Maybe his job is on the line. Maybe that's why he's crying.
I don't think that's why he's crying. I think he seriously made himself bigger than his position is and thinking like, I might have just affected Kevin Durant's career by having a group of doctors that cleared him to play. Still, the man was going to play. I mean, he wanted to play.
He wanted,
to play before that. He was dancing. Did you see him dancing
Yeah, I
before
saw
the
him.
game?
He was dancing
Yeah.
quite a jig there. He was ready.
So the verdict came in officially: ruptured Achilles. Probably miss all in next year as well. Knick fans don't seem to care that much, but yeah, Steve Kerr was out there talking about how they were in shock, and it's the worst thing that could happen on a re-injuring a calf injury. And yeah, Steve Kerr after the game, of course, said any questions he took about him coming back fast, he did ask the GM, Bob Myers. Bob Weeping Willow Myers.
That's his new name.
You know, Bob Myers plays basketball like up in San Quentin and stuff.
Does he
Pick up basketball with the prisoners.
Does he cry when
I don't
he gets
know.
filed really hard by the prisoners? It's just these
Durant
guys are
did put
so
up
good.
an IG pic for those watching. There's your boy
Don't nobody want to
in
see this
the
picture.
old
of him.
hospital bed IG pic.
Come on, man.
That's another thing.
You know, back in the day,
Well, back in the day, they didn't have that, but if they did
Obviously.
have that,
no one wants to see you laid up in the
Yeah.
hospital with IVs.
up your nose.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I got a real problem with sports nowadays.
I got a
Anybody
real
else?
problem with social media. and sports.
917-477-7737. All that weeping took me back to this one right here. Do you remember this one? Hold on.
You guys can point the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation. And if you do that, it's really unfair. It's really unfair.
This is Terrell Owens, for those that don't remember.
It's my team. My team, man. It's my quarterback.
He loved his quarterback.
And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair. We lost as a team.
Oh, T.O.
We lost as a team, man.
I almost forgot
It's
about
T-
this.
How could you forget about that? Is
my
T.O. to
quarterback,
blame for
man.
this pussification of sports?
There
yeah, I
we
said
go.
it.
That's right. The pussy
There's a lot
weeping
of-
willows.
Yeah, man. Chats are blowing up.
It is. I can't even keep up
Chats
with the
are
chat
blowing
right
up.
now.
Everybody's got something to say with it about it. If you want to call in, 917-477-7737. Chief Firewater brings up a good point since we're talking about the NBA Finals and NHL Finals. Chara is playing with a broken jaw, one of the Boston Bruins. He is. I think hockey still might have some hope.
Yeah, man. And he could get punched in that jaw at any given moment.
Yeah,
Because it's legal.
yeah.
I don't get it,
Hey,
man.
did you know the Knicks fans were outside the hospital holding up signs for KD?
Come on, Nick fans.
I know.
I mean,
And then the fans cheering.
yeah, that was classless.
I mean, that could happen anywhere. I'm not just going to blame the Raptor fans. That was a little over the top for the stage that was.
yeah.
I do remember Golden State fans, by the way, cheering when
The claw.
Kawhi went down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it didn't have a big a stage. Dan Fry says he was promised hockey talk. We're talking puck. We're talking about Chara, buddy. But yeah, if you want to call in, we could talk about NBA.
Dan Fry.
But cheering that dude off the court was really jacked up.
Yeah, it was.
And yeah, it's probably going to motivate Golden State a little more. But I will tell you, roles reversed.
I mean,
Golden
it's probably
State-
retaliation.
It's just idiot
for
fan.
The GM pushing
And
Kyle
the
Lowry.
thing- yeah, it's just idiot fan.
It's,
It's the same idiot fan that's waiting outside the hospital with signs, KD come to New York
Yeah.
while he's getting his surgery.
Like he's going to be looking
We don't
out
care.
the window.
We don't care if you don't play next year. Just
No. We just want you to
idiot
come here.
fans.
Yeah, there's idiots in every league of fans.
Man. Some drama, though. NBA's getting what they want.
Oh, yeah, you can't script it better.
Got the crying GM.
crying GM.
Got the nasty fans. We got
Yep.
Drake acting like
he cared. Did you see Drake's antics?
he was wearing his Nike gear.
It was just so over the top. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
He just was running around. He's like, man, like he
You
couldn't
would've-
watch the game anymore.
You would have thought that Ricky got shot in Boys in the Hood the way Drake was acting, man. It's like, come on,
What's happening in sports, man?
man. Everybody's just over.
Just
So too much drama, man. It's just, I can't take it anymore. But it's good for ratings.
there's still hockey though.
Yeah, hockey's still hardcore.
Yeah, Dan Fry, there's still hockey. They still fight, and they still. Oh man, it's NBA's heard. Well, I got to segue to the Women's World Cup.
All right.
And the reason I got to do that, because we're talking about the pussification of sports.
Wow.
That's the topic.
That's how you're going to segue into that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to do with whether this is a woman's or I know you probably think there's a tie to it. There's not.
Well, you better clear
There's not a
yourself
huge
up
story
real quick here.
Oh, our women's listeners love us.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, did they take down? Damn it. Hold on. They took down the freaking. I got to find the thing now. Twitter took down because of copyright ownership what was said by the Canadian telecast. So here's what happens. For those, most of the world doesn't know. Some people have heard it by now. That the women's soccer team won 13-0
Yeah.
over Thailand.
Beat down.
13-0 soccer game.
down.
Soccer match. Sorry.
That's a lot of points in a soccer match.
And people were saying, oh, they should. Some people were like, they shouldn't have ran up the score. Some people like they shouldn't have continued to celebrate after goals. Very minor celebrations, by the way.
You celebrate after every goal.
It's the World Cup.
It's a goal. You know how hard it is
the
to score a
highest
goal
level
in soccer?
of what they'll ever see.
Exactly.
Okay, you could do, yeah. And then you saw the act. It's a soccer goal.
Yeah.
So they were saying some people had problems with both. As the game went on, again, you have to remember something about soccer. Goal differential is important. That's the tiebreaker.
Right.
So if they don't go and beat Thailand 13-0, whoever the hell's in their group, I don't even know who else is in their group.
Right.
They beat them 15-0. You're all tied up.
Mm-hmm.
They get it. So you don't know what this is the first game Thailand's playing.
Hey, it's open
So
season.
nothing's wrapped up.
It's open season.
You get 20 if you have to ensure that tiebreaker
Beat
doesn't
'em
come into play.
down.
That's a rule.
That's sports.
That is a rule. No, but in soccer,
Yeah, you're right.
There's not a lot of sports like that.
You're
in the
absolutely
NBA,
right.
when you're playing your 7-game series, you don't get extra points for beating
True.
them by 25.
True.
In soccer, in the early round with the group play,
And that counts.
that
that starts
makes
to add up.
a difference.
Yeah.
Because all those other 3 teams in the group get to play Thailand and beat them who knows what to 0.
Mm-hmm.
So shut the hell up, man. I got to find this soundbite while I'm talking about it.
I can't believe people are upset about them getting beat down. Win with some class. No, you go out there and you
Win with some class.
Nah.
Guess what? These are the same people that are going to tell you probably that Thailand should get a trophy for showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Thailand doesn't get a trophy. This is their first World Cup. They got to learn how to get stomped down.
Yep. You gotta learn how to get
That's
beat
part
down.
of the process.
That's how you get better.
And maybe you got to go to 4 World Cups to figure out how to score your first goal. But guess what?
That's how
It's
you
part of
learn.
the process.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
You get beat down and you say,
And
you know what? We
as
tired
far
of
as the
getting beat
U.S.
down.
is concerned, they're not coming over there to make friends.
Nope. Not at all.
And now Canada's taking scrubbed this video from the internet, so I can't even play it. Should have recorded it.
What do you got?
Even on Fox, which was broadcast on one of their networks.
What a bunch of
They took it all down.
what a soft
Talking about how
soft-
disgraceful the team was.
disgraceful.
Yeah. For winning 13-0. And their country would never do that.
Well,
Their country would never win a 13-0. So.
that's why their country would never do that because they can't win 13-0.
That's why your basketball team about to blow this too.
Yep.
That's what you guys are all stressed about.
Yep. You guys should win with some class, America.
I really wanted to play that because they were just going in on them. But you know what? I think at the end of the day, I don't know how the Women's World Cup is shaping up. I know U.S. is always good, but maybe this will give them the fire they need to really just like get it done.
I hope so.
Yeah. I was never particularly a fan of them when they said they wanted to get paid the same as the men.
Why not?
Because they shouldn't be paid the same as the men. That's all based on interest in TV money.
True.
To get a ticket to
Ratings
a
and all of that
Women's
stuff.
World Cup game, it's $40. To get a ticket to a Men's World Cup game, it's like $400.
It's only $40? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That surprises you?
I mean, the fact
Watching
that
the U.S. in the middle of Paris?
but no, but
You
the
go, what?
I guess what surprises me is just the difference I know there's a big difference, but that's really big
The
difference.
TV money, there's
Well,
a
true, the
huge
TV
difference.
money is a big difference.
Anniversary of OJ
O.J. Simpson.
Orenthal. That was
The
today.
juice. What's he up to now?
He lives in Las Vegas, saying he lives his best life.
He's lying.
No negative zone.
That's a lie.
They're not allowed to talk about anything negative. And he says his kids actually talk to him.
Well, that's good.
I do have a good U.S. from that 13-0 story, though. Miami Bar offered free shots every time Team USA scored.
Hey,
They didn't expect giving away
I bet they did.
the bottles of alcohol they did. But then again, if no one's actually going to the games, how many people were actually at that bar watching the game at 3 p.m.?
Probably about 4 or 5 diehard fans.
So they're down. Yeah, they were down.
About a bottle of
60
Jameson.
shot a bottle.
2 bottles.
Two
of
bottles.
Jameson.
2 bottles.
That's about it.
How many shots are in a bottle?
About 31. Well, if it's a liter, it's about 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we play the Chase video? No. It is the anniversary, 25 years ago. You believe that? Were you even alive? You're a little young
man.
ass.
I remember because they were interrupting
What
and they interrupted the
NBA
only
finals.
time the Knicks,
The
not that I'm a
NBA
Knicks
finals,
fan, but you
the
know,
Knicks Rockets.
yeah, the only time the Knicks got a chance to go to the finals, it was interrupted by O.J. Simpson.
Orenthal. You know what I could play? I played it a couple weeks ago. Sorry. I could play my favorite OJ interview.
That was a good interview. That was definitely a good interview. As long as they're serious about the question, it doesn't matter what they.
I could listen to this every show. We should play this to open every show.
It's so hilarious.
Can't believe they opened a call-in line, by the way, on this. So this is OJ soon after he got acquitted on a San Francisco local station, by the way.
In the hot seat.
Kevin, I believe in New Jersey. Kevin, what's your question for OJ? Kevin, what's your question for OJ?
Hi, good show, dude. My kid Chris was wondering,
Good show, dude. Who's he talking to?
do you think it was a bigger feat to break 2,000 yards in one season or slice 2 necks in one night?
I'm having a little trouble, Kevin, hearing you.
All right, Alex is listening to us in Ohio. Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, how you doing?
Not
Juice?
bad.
Juice, can you hear me, Juice?
Yes, I can hear you, buddy.
Yeah, remember when you played for the 49ers?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you kill Bill Walsh? This is Steve from
Steve.
Allentown. How you doing?
Not too bad, Steve.
It was reported back during the famous chase, that went on in '94.
Yes.
It was reported on CBS 3 here in Philadelphia that by Larry Menti that you were squeezing your helmet.
That I was what?
Hey, how are you doing?
Not bad, Brett.
Hey, OJ, I had a question for you. With everything that Michael Vick has been going through and being indicted, I was just wondering if you wanted to meet me on the Jersey Shore to do live.
There we go. You're going to get jokers, but that's the great thing. It's
Well,
wide
as I
open.
said, no, I don't mind. I mean,
Yeah.
people can say what if it's negative or what, as long as they're serious about the question they're asking. It's easier to tell a joke, but it don't bother.
As long as they're serious about
As long
the
as they're
question.
serious.
That's all that matters. That is a rebuttal of a guilty man. As long as they're serious about the question,
Yep.
then it doesn't matter.
Moving along, David Ortiz.
Bang bang.
You hear the story?
I heard the story
Rumor?
that they released, and then I heard the rumor that
You hear about the real?
was circulating around.
He was banging a drug dealer's wife or
Yeah.
girlfriend. Drug dealer paid some dude $400,000
$400,000.
to take care of him.
That's a lot of money in DR. That's a lot of money here.
And then the dude got caught.
Well, yeah,
And then he got his ass beat.
he got stomped out by the
Got stomped out by the locals.
the police.
And now he's probably got to give the $400,000 back. Well, I'm sure it doesn't matter if he has it, I suppose, now.
Oh yeah, he gonna.
But
need
who
that.
knows how their justice system is down there.
He's gonna need that $400,000 now.
Yeah. But I don't think he gets it now.
Well, even if he got it, he can't spend it.
I mean, he went almost point blank range.
Yeah. He was very. You could have paid him $400. As stupid as he was, he's not even going to. That drug dealer wasted $400,000. He could have paid this dude.
I doubt he got it got it up front.
He could have paid him $4,000 and a pack of cigarettes and said, "Look, man, the way he went up there, I'm gonna just roll up here, no mask, hop off the bike, just hang around."
He probably had travel plans right after that got foiled.
I mean, if you
after he got his ass beat,
if you're gonna do it, you roll up and you pop it and you go. Not saying that I know how to do it, but I've seen a lot of movies. You know,
of course.
That's how you get done. You don't hang around.
Let's not forget about the Patriots accusing the Texans of cheating.
The Patriots shouldn't be accusing anybody
for
of anything.
Getting their new GM. I know. Of all the teams.
Anything. They shouldn't accuse anybody of anything.
Dan Fry writes, as far as the Ortiz hit, man, you could have gave him $20 in Newport.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably.
Some good old menthol.
If not him, somebody else.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like the guy got it done. But we're not rooting for that.
No.
No matter what David Ortiz did to.
No, he doesn't deserve to be shot.
That's pretty whack. But he seems to be doing better. But I'm sure it'll be an Ortiz love fest in Boston in the next 30 and some minutes.
Yeah. Definitely.
6 suspects, huh? ESPN's showing us some stuff on it right now.
6 suspects. Yeah. That's a lot of ways to split that $400,000. They didn't think this through.
Yeah. All right. Anything else going on in sports we need to address? Oh, remember that story about the minor league team that broke up the combined no-hitter?
Yeah, with the bunt.
Yeah, I guess the guy that bunted got some death threats this week.
Death threats in a minor league.
Minor league game on a combined no-hitter. Once again, fans.
God. It's just one extreme to the next.
How does minor league baseball even have fans? To that magnitude.
To have fans that want to send death threats to somebody for... People just don't know how to lose these days. That's the problem. This culture don't know how to lose.
No, everybody's a winner.
And see, that's what happens when you give people participation trophies.
Yep.
People don't know how to lose.
Yeah.
And they go crazy. You should lose.
Try to tell people.
No, man. You go out there and you beat them down every chance you get. Every chance you get. That's what you're supposed to do.
You got to learn how to get your ass beat.
That's right. You win some, you
learn
lose
how
some.
to lose.
But you win. You live to fight another day.
I feel like I should have had some music behind that.
That's all good.
Jay Craig, Antoine here, 917-477-7737. Cheap Firewater. You get a trophy. You get a trophy.
Yeah, man.
You get a trophy.
Oprah's just going to start throwing trophies with one of those T-shirt guns, just shooting out trophies. Everybody gets a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy.
So, do you remember when sorry for our video viewers, I forgot to switch the screen there. Do you remember when we were talking about the Russian slapping championships?
Yes.
Dudes slapping the crap out of each other?
Yes.
Let me run that back for
now,
you.
I think everybody should get a trophy. And that's one sport that everybody should get a trophy in, for real. I'm down with that. Everybody should get a trophy. But other than that.
The Russian slapping tournament?
Yeah.
Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets a trophy.
Hold on. There's just so many of them now on the online. I don't even know what to go with here.
It's just such a popular sport these days. Oh.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I'll put it up on YouTube.
This dude is just slapping the crap out of everybody. I don't know what he's saying, but
he's saying slap the shit out of him.
You probably about to get the shit slapped out of you, man. This dude has smacked a couple of people across the face. There we go. This dude didn't even
like
move.
A champ.
He just ate it. Like, oh, that's all you got?
That looked like a closed fist, by the way.
Almost.
All right, so we can watch those
biceps, man. They're not even real. He's about to smack the crap out of this dude. Watch. And he smacks him on the ground like he owed him money. This dude he must have been a pimp in his.
Could you watch this live?
I want to go to one of these matches. I want to see somebody get the crap.
Well, you might change your mind because what I'm about to show you.
Uh-oh.
What I'm about to show you in Russia, they had to have a female version of the sport.
Ooh.
Okay. And
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
they're not. Here, I'll pull up a video. It is called the Booty Slapping Championships.
Come on, man. This is whack.
And
I thought I was
you
about
watch
to see
it here.
some women get slapped across the face by some other women. That's what I want to see.
The Booty Slapping Championships.
Come on,
And
man.
we got some footage from it.
I mean, I'm down with that, but that's kind of lame. The booty slapping championship. Nobody's knee
This
is
is
gonna
one
buckle.
sport where maybe the women get allowed to get paid as much as the.
as much as the men.
I think the TV ratings might be equal.
Oh, the
here.
TV ratings are probably way higher on this one.
Let's play some of this.
This is just all out hazing right here. That's all. And then she grabbed it afterwards.
Hey, get the play-by-play here.
Oh, this chick's got on leather pants.
Got a tall girl.
That's gonna hurt. Them leather pants are gonna sting. That was a terrible smack.
I mean, she might be saving it though.
I just want to see one of these chicks get smacked.
Sorry
on
for
the
those that
ass
don't have video.
so hard that they just fall over.
Sorry for those that don't have video. It really is.
It's not as cool as it sounds. Actually, the dudes slapping each other across the face is way more exciting than this. However, I'm sure the ratings on the women smacking
That's what I
each
said.
other. I mean, because they're all cute. It's not a little butt smack. I'm down with it. I feel like they're just gonna start making out after.
Unlike the men have like an official winner based on a knockdown.
Right.
The women don't.
Well, obviously, because all of these chicks are still standing. I want to see them. If you're gonna do it, slap each other across the face. I mean, don't be no hoe about it. Do it. Just go all the way, man.
Ah, man, I have a feeling we're not going to get any female callers for this episode. Unless Ozella calls in yelling like us. Yeah. Feel like I'm watching softball. Jimmy the Greek. All right, everybody. Jimmy the Greek, you know you're in AZ. It's 4:30 there. Calm down.
Yeah, man.
Get it together.
This is a nice way to start your afternoon, man.
Booty slapping championships. And lastly, in sports, out of Indianapolis.
Oh, boy.
Police records claim an argument during a cornhole game led to a deadly Northside Indy shooting.
Oh, well, that took a turn for them.
Cornhole. You guys playing cornhole like that over there, huh?
First of all, who's getting killed over cornhole? I mean, it's terrible
I don't know.
that somebody
I didn't even know.
killed.
I didn't know it was that serious.
I didn't know cornhole was that serious. I mean, I know Indiana is the corn state, but god damn it, come on, seriously, you can't be shooting people up.
Iowa would be the corn state, but you're right there.
We got
no. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. You're in the top three.
Don't take it away from us, man.
You're in the top three.
This argument might get deadly.
So
okay, you know,
new listeners. You know, Jonathan Craig reps Gary, Indiana.
That's right.
I have a feeling they're not playing cornhole in Gary.
No, they're not. There ain't much corn in Gary, Indiana.
There's other ways to shoot at a hole there.
Yep. I ain't going there with you. I'm not going there with you.
So many ways to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Cornhole.
Indianapolis
I'm
makes
not
the
going to play
news.
no cornhole when I go back home. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'll tell you what Indiana has nothing on.
What's that?
Nebraska is the corn state, somebody writes.
Yeah.
It's a corn husker state. Listen, there's no state that has more corn than Iowa. And I've driven through all those states.
I say they all fight to the death for the corn state.
Illinois' got a
champion.
lot too, but Iowa's where the corn's at. All right, let's go. Let's break down Florida. I feel like we got to have a song for Florida. We got so many things.
We do.
What is a good song for our Florida stories, man?
I don't know. Maybe some 2 Live Crew or something.
If we're gonna do Miami, I'd do the Miami Vice theme. You don't even remember that, do you?
Vaguely.
You remember Miami Vice. You're too young for that.
I remember Miami Vice. I just don't
Tubbs?
remember the themes. There it is.
But most of these stories don't involve Miami.
That's all right.
First in Florida, we'll go to... What city is this? Bear Lake. Oh, this is outside of Pensacola. Outside of Pensacola, Florida. Newlyweds, 4 wedding guests arrested for breaking into a school right after they said I do. Straight to jail. I do's, straight to jail. Why? Break into an abandoned school.
Who breaks
What's your
into
thought?
an abandoned school?
We got mugshots, too, for those on YouTube.
I mean, this is only some Florida stuff. These two belong together, man. Instead of going to the hotel and, you know, having passionate sex, let's break into a abandoned school. Get arrested.
They were drunk as well.
Spend the night in jail. Nothing says I love you like handcuffs. Only in Florida. Coming to a theater near you. Florida nuptials. When honeymoons aren't enough. Newlyweds break into abandoned schools.
Didn't we have somebody fought the groom last week?
Yeah, somebody
on the beach.
Yeah, they
don't get married on a beach, man. There's not enough privacy there.
It's too open to other stuff, to other bad things happening.
Yeah.
When you get married on a beach in Florida. The beach somewhere else, civilized. Beach in Florida, open season. It's not a good idea.
And then a bunch of randoms are just kind of watching your wedding, too.
Yeah.
Which is another thing. All right, next.
What we got?
Nudity. Nude Florida man accused of flinging his urine at cops.
How do you fling
How do you fling urine?
I don't know. Unless you put it
got any cops out there?
Have you?
How do you fling urine? Because, you know, a cop, everything's been flung at them.
If the dude is nude and he has nothing on him, what is he? Was he peeing in his hand?
Cops. So, Florida man was at a Circle K and entered the convenience store naked. They call 911. Cops respond. The naked guy turned his attention to the officers and allegedly tried to sling urine on them. It has to mean he was peeing in his hand, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they say throw, though? Why is it a sling?
How do you sling
Anybody out there?
urine from your hand?
Chief Firewater. Maybe he cupped his pee in the palm of his hand and tossed it. Yeah, but that would be a toss, not a sling.
It wouldn't go very far either. I mean, it's all going to just evaporate by the time it gets about 2 feet away from him. He didn't think this through. Unless he peed in like a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Zipped it up and then slung it at the police officers. But he was naked, so he had no... I don't want to know where he was hiding that Ziploc bag if he did have one. So the story's just got a lot of holes in it. But only in Florida.
Well, the nudity didn't stop there.
Oh, no.
We got to go to the McDonald's in Collier County, Florida. What happened there? Since you're a former Mickey D's employee, I'll let you take this one.
I am. Mickey D's was my first job.
Yeah. What happened there?
Sadly, we never got any naked people rolling up in there slinging urine or anything. All right, so
sadly,
I mean,
it's
16.
For,
that's what you
crazy?
Want, man.
Yeah.
At 16, you're like, I work at McDonald's. Anything cool happen? Yo, this naked dude came in and slung his urine across the counter. It's something to talk about in first hour.
Yeah, when you're getting paid minimum wage, I guess you're looking for some excitement.
Yeah, exactly.
You just don't want to be the one that's slung at.
You want to be in the back. Like, oh man, did you hear what happened?
As one of your boys, like, damn, that was crazy, man.
That's messed
damn,
up.
it's already 7.
It's time for me to clock out. Oh man, I'm out of here. So deputies arrest a strange dancing naked man at McDonald's.
Oh, I got a mugshot
in Naples. This guy,
I got the mugshots.
He looks very strange. He does.
For Florida standards, he looks like just another guy.
Regular guy.
Next door.
Deputies respond to an incident of a male taking his clothes off, dancing strangely in McDonald's. Witnesses believe the man must have been on drugs. You don't say. No, he was just fully sober and decided to dance a jig with no clothes on. Of course, he was on drugs. He's in Florida and at McDonald's dancing naked. The witness also stated that it looks as the male was trying to have relations with the railing. So he's getting a little pole dancing on.
It never just ends with the guy dancing, right?
I mean, if you naked in McDonald's,
You gotta find a pole.
You gotta find a pole. That's the whole point. You there. I came in here naked because I saw this pole. I don't even want no fries. I'm just coming to swing around and make some extra change so I can get a coffee.
All right, stop. We need a break. Need a break from the Miami Vice music. It's taking a world of its own. Because I've actually got a video on the next Florida, and it also fast food story. So we got to go to the videotape. Sorry for those just listening. There's not much to see because Jay Craig will break it down. This is in St. Johns County.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a quick vid. I guess this is near Jacksonville, where the McDonald's, or I'm sorry, the Burger King is closed.
Uh-huh.
The cleaning crew is out, trying to shut it down for the night.
Yeah, gonna clean up the...
In the Playland area?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
All
Hold
right,
on, you
so
guys got to see this.
There's a guy. He's got a mop, and he's not mopping the floor. I tell you that. What is he mopping? The tables that people eat on. That's right. He took the mop that he mops the nasty floor with.
Katie Duran recorded this video at the St. Johns County restaurant and has questions for Burger King.
Well, we all got
She sent the video straight to corporate and received this response. Thank you again for bringing this matter to our attention, and rest assured that your comments have been forwarded to the appropriate management team.
There is going to be a review on every page because I feel like this is unacceptable.
We looked into this Burger King's inspection reports with the state. It shows 7 basic violations and 1 intermediate violation, including vents in the kitchen containing mold and the interior of the freezer soiled with food residue.
Unsanitary?
This dude just...
He's just mopping a table, man. Instead of, he should be mopping the damn freezer with all the stuff on the floor.
He probably uses that mop for everything, man.
He does.
What's going on in the chat? If you guys want to call in on any of this, you listen to the Press Box Party, 917-477-7737. Phone lines are open. Some people saying some of these Florida stories seem absolutely normal.
I know,
and they
right?
do. They do.
Compared to the regular foolishness that we have with Florida.
Pasco County.
What we got here?
Let's listen. Pasco County had a hat trick of stories. We're almost out of Florida here, but I just need to mention. First one, Pasco County man, 55 years old, calls 911 17 times in 2 days because he was lonely, needed someone to talk to.
Just don't have nothing to do.
Yep.
I just need some friends.
Pasco man with cocaine powder on his nose told deputies it didn't belong to him, and this thing went viral.
It's not my cocaine.
The dude had cocaine powder on his nose.
It's not mine.
Here, I'll put it up on the
Somebody ran past me, and they threw it on my face. I was just breathing in at the time that it happened, so it's totally not my cocaine.
It's not my cocaine. I mean, he could have actually went with it's not cocaine.
That would be the first thing that I would have said. That's not cocaine.
That's the Pixie Sticks.
Yeah, but it's not my cocaine. It's not my cocaine. I mean, it's cocaine, but it ain't mine. I mean, maybe it wasn't his. Maybe he was stealing a bump from somebody else, and then technically it would not be his cocaine if he didn't purchase it.
All right, we're taking a call here. I don't even know what's 412 area code.
I hope it's Florida.
Might be. Let's go to the phones. You're on Stream 35 Radio. Who are you? Where are you calling from?
What's this? Dan Fry calling from New Jersey.
Dan Fry, what's up, brother?
We saw you on the What's up, Dan?
Nothing. What's up, Jay? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you feeling?
Good, good. I told you I was listening to your radio show one of these days.
Yeah, you did, and you did.
And you called in. A lot of people are scared to call in. What do you want to talk about?
Dan's not scared.
I don't know, man. I mean, this,
There's a lot to
not
cover.
my cocaine thing. I mean,
Been there.
Living in New York so long, I mean, it just seems, that I saw that the other day, and I was like, wow, that seems like somebody in Brooklyn, like
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The sad thing about that story is that guy. You're right. That thing got shared so many places.
Yeah,
it was all over the internet.
Oh, you're talking about the story?
No,
not the cocaine.
The picture,
okay.
that shot that I just showed you of the kid, whatever you want to call him, with the glasses, white powder in his nose. It's kind of messed up that the cops shared that picture.
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
But Florida has a here's one thing, and I don't know if you knew this, Dan. We found out Florida has a very, very lax public records unless your name's Bob Kraft and you have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And system, and that's why they get upset, because a lot of things like that picture in most states wouldn't get out to the public, but in Florida it does.
Wow. Oh, that makes sense.
Doesn't
now.
explain the alligators everywhere, but
no,
it at least
alligators are appearing in. I'm originally from Pittsburgh, and
I saw two Pittsburgh alligator stories, right?
Three. It's three now. There's three.
No.
Like what the hell? Like where are these alligators? Like is Trump like putting them up the sewers?
The river.
Like, come up north or something?
They live in the river. Where do they live?
They're migrating from Florida. They heard about
something's going on. You need to get on the case there.
Something. Yeah.
All right. Any other insights on things we covered today? Were you upset with the U.S. women's soccer team being happy when they put a...
my girlfriend was telling me about that this morning. I mean, it's soccer. Like 13 goals. Like that's
there's reason to celebrate.
Yeah.
Like
you score four. You score four. That's like
fan, like Penguins, but hockey. If somebody scored 13 goals in hockey, I'd be ecstatic. I'd be, I'd be running around half naked up here in Jersey. Let them celebrate.
I agree.
I totally
and they didn't
agree,
even get
Dan.
naked. None of those girls got naked yesterday. So for that, I think that is ultimate sportsmanship.
Oh, boo.
No, but they have every right to celebrate. I mean, it's 13 goals, sorry your team got beat so bad, maybe you should have trained a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 goals is a lot.
Good take.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well,
all right, Dan,
we'll enjoy the rest of your show. You guys have a great night.
You too, Dan.
Good talking to you.
Thanks for calling in, brother.
All right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night.
You too. So, yeah, man. That was a good call.
Oh, yeah. Dan Fry's a good dude.
Dan Fry. Pittsburgh guy. He's probably Steelers. I didn't ask him, but I'm sure if he's Penguins, he likes the Steelers. He likes the Pirates. Cool thing about Pittsburgh is that all the teams wear the same colors.
They keep it uniform.
Yeah. Unified.
That's what I meant to say. All this talk about other stuff's got me confused.
David Ortiz, what they saying? Some unexpected details are coming in right here live.
Uh-oh. What are the unexpected details?
I don't know. Now I got to check this out. Well, let me finish in Florida real quick. Another Pasco man, I told you, shot an Alexa speaker before shooting at two deputies in a gun battle.
Why did he shoot the Alexa, though?
It was chirping.
What was Alexa saying?
They didn't go into details with it. And then you sent me one. You could cover this while I look deeper into this Ortiz update we've got. But this man accidentally killed a woman. I'll put his plug shut up.
Yeah, so this is
you sent me this one last. We didn't get to it last week.
This is a classic.
This is also Florida. Right?
Only in Florida something like this would happen. Man accidentally shoots and kills woman during sexual foreplay. All right, now he's a 23-year-old man is facing a manslaughter charge after police say he incidentally shot and killed a woman during sexual foreplay. This doesn't even make any sense. Since when did you start bringing a loaded gun to a foreplay session? Is the question that I want to know. You licking each other's necks and you're pulling off your clothes and like, oh wait, let me pretend like I'm holding you up, right? And then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna put the gun to your head and boom. Oh, it's loaded. Oh, either this is a very creative way to say you killed your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's just, It doesn't make any sense, but it's totally a Florida story. People, please don't bring loaded guns into a foreplay session. They have no place. No place. Get a toy gun, Get a cap gun. Pop, pop, yeah. And then go on to have your foreplay session. What an idiot.
What's going on out there?
I don't know, man. These people are, I would say, retarded. Yeah, that dude's retarded. Now, I know you're not supposed to use that word anymore, but that is the actions of a retarded person. I'm going to bring a loaded gun into our sexual haven. That doesn't turn me on at all. Not one bit.
So, in this Ortiz case, it's the stuff that's getting weird.
Uh-oh.
That's our breaking news.
Breaking news. Update on the David Ortiz story.
No, they're basically saying there's 4 suspects. And the guy that got beat up may or may have not been the shooter. And they say he might have just been the driver of the motorcycle. I did notice what he was wearing when he was getting beat up was different than what's on that surveillance tape. And then the police report in Dominican Republic says that Ortiz got shot in the foot, where he obviously didn't.
No,
so
I
there's
saw the
already
video.
some shenanigans going on.
There's a cover-up going on, man.
Yeah.
That video got leaked.
That is why
it screwed everything up.
That is why Ortiz, on his hospital bed, got the hell out of there.
Yeah. You got to get out of there, man.
He got out of there immediately. I bet he wasn't even ready to travel.
Get me out of here.
Because who knows what was going to happen in the hospital.
I mean, regular people was beating down the suspect. And the police were there.
Yeah.
It's just letting it happen. Yeah, just go ahead and get another kick in. All right, stop it. Okay, get one more.
But that's just how things work in other countries. I'm not going to completely knock that method of...
Really?
Yeah. That's just... Things are a little too organized here.
It's too organized. We need to start stomping out some victims.
If something's that obvious,
we need
and
to
the cops aren't there yet to take care of it,
just start beating them down.
And there's nothing more Florida than a gender reveal that sorry about the volume there. This gender reveal that took place in Florida. I don't even think I showed you this one yet.
No, I don't think you have.
It's the most Florida thing ever. Sorry for those not catching the YouTube channel. But yeah, you're seeing that right. They brought out a gator to pop a balloon.
This is
big
ridiculous.
ass gator.
This gator doesn't know what's going on. He thinks it's food.
Yeah, PETA's not gonna be happy about this one.
They're being so cruel to that gator. Oh!
Pops a balloon pink.
It's a girl.
The dad does not look happy, by the way.
He's like, stupid gator. We're having a girl. Get out of here. The dad does not look excited at all. He's thinking, man, I got to get a
gender
gun.
reveal with a gator.
First of all, these gender reveals are going too far.
Yeah, you're right.
What happened to you just having a baby and then when it comes out, it's revealed? Hey, we're having it's a boy. All right, cool. Everything's a big deal now. Except for
everything's
stuff that
got to
should
be
a big deal.
Instagrammed.
That gator should have been a gator and ate his hand off or something. Where'd they find that gator? There's so many holes.
They find them in their yards. That's where they find them. I had a buddy that lives outside of Orlando. He'll post stuff in his backyard with big gators walking around. It's a thing. It is a thing. All right, other things happening at McDonald's.
Uh-oh.
Because I know you love that place so much.
A
woman slapped a pregnant McDonald's manager because her food was made wrong. What was wrong with her food?
It was made at McDonald's. That's the first thing that was wrong with it. All right, so a Connecticut woman is facing charges
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
The uppity areas are even getting into the violence of fast food.
This fast food, there's something in the fast food that just makes people go crazy. This is a new thing. Act a fool at McDonald's. So a Connecticut woman is facing charges after she slapped a pregnant McDonald's manager during a rampage because her food was made wrong, according to police. Now, Chanel Hansen, 21, was charged with breach of peace and assaulting a pregnant woman. And it all started after she bought a McChicken sandwich at the drive-thru last Friday.
I'm loving it.
She was not loving it. This is the reason why she got out the car, walked into the McDonald's. Now, a witness told police that Hansen walked into the restaurant around 7:45 and claimed her food was made wrong. Now, after asking for a refund, the woman still wanted her food. So she wants a refund and she wants her food. You can't have both. Either you get a new McChicken or you get your money back.
Yeah, at that point, why would she want the food? Because
it was made wrong. I want a right McChicken and I want my money back. If I was the manager, I would have slapped her, and the story would have been different.
Whoa, bitter former employee of McDonald's.
Hey, man.
Hide your beast.
So when the manager,
the inner demon is coming out,
who was 29 weeks pregnant,
is hockey game on yet?
Told Hansen she got a refund for the food. She came behind the counter to make the food herself. You know what? You don't know how to make this McChicken? I'm going to make it myself. I'm going to get my money back. I'm going to slap you, and then I'm going to make my own food. What is this? What is this, a new thing? People going into fast food restaurants and just hopping behind the counter and making
Chief Thunder writes, we would call this a mixed slapping.
So the coworker stepped in to separate the two, and then the male employee got punched in the process. So during the fight, the coworkers told the manager, "Hey man, she's pregnant.
She could play in those one of those somebody else Russian championship. Maybe was she Russian?
I don't know.
She didn't smack the booty, so
she did.
She was trying to get in the men's circuit.
I just don't understand these McSlappins. The McChicken's not even that good to begin with.
McChicken is awful.
Terrible.
I mean, everything. I told you.
I want to slap the person who created the McChicken. That's
the only reason. And if you disagree with me, it's 917-477-7737.
Oh, McDonald's
that people
about to call
even
right
go
now.
to even go to McDonald's anymore is for number one the fries,
yeah,
and then possibly the nuggets. I never got into the nuggets.
Not all of them.
But the only thing worth a damn is the fries.
The fries, and they're only good for about 2 minutes.
And they're only good, like, yeah.
By the
the
time
second
you out
those
the
things
drive-thru,
get not even
you get to that first
lukewarm,
stoplight, that's it.
It's done.
Done.
The high is over.
Yep. Then you got to go in there and slap somebody.
It's like, yeah. It's like trying to get some drug that you got to get extra fresh, like right off the stove.
Like crack.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
from what I understand,
you sound like you know quite a bit.
What I understand with crack, it seems like it doesn't have much of a shelf life. People will take it at any time. They're not having any problems getting rid of that stuff. Freezer, crack, whatever.
Oh, we'll take it.
And then another McDonald's story. McDonald's worker sprayed with fire extinguisher after an argument over cheeseburger price. How the hell are you going to go in McDonald's and complain about the prices? Maybe here in New York City.
Well, they went
that one is weird. Here, I got to pull this one off.
They went to McDonald's. They saw the price, and instead of leaving and say, you know what, I'm going to go to Burger King and get me an unhappy meal. I'm going to...
The price is pretty well known.
The price...
I will make an exception here in New York. I got to see where this happens.
The price doesn't change. It's not as if the person working behind the counter is doing a Price is Right, just jacking up the price as customers come in. Oh, nope, McChicken $6. In about 10 minutes, it'll be $4. You missed the 50-cent McChickens 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you know what they used to do in Illinois?
What's that?
They probably did in Indiana, too. They would you get a quarter pounder. I couldn't remember what burger it was. I was trying to remember. It's the quarter pounder. You get one for a regular price, and you get the second one for the price of the temperature. They do the promotion during the winter time, and if it was below 0, you get a buy one get one free.
Oh, I thought you meant the temperature of the burger.
No, that's going to be free too, right?
Yeah, right. The thing's been sitting there all day.
The temperature of what it was outside. And this is while I was in college, and yeah, we had one of those Decembers where not one day it was above. Might have got up to 5 one day. Just buying
5 cents
quarter pounders. Yeah, basically buy one get one free.
Buy one get one
all
for
month.
5 cents.
Yeah. And we're talking decently priced quarter pounders too, not the New York City priced ones.
Yeah, how much are they in New York City? Like,
that's the thing. New York City, you get no benefit from saving money at McDonald's. It's the same thing you would pay to buy a $10 sandwich.
Yeah, you may as well just.
You could get a deli sandwich for the same.
And that's
the thing that really doesn't make sense about McDonald's here in New York.
Yeah, because that's not even real food.
Not real food, and at least if you're getting McDonald's in the middle of the Midwest in Michigan, you get a $5 bill, you're gonna get some stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna get chicken.
Yeah, you get the $1 fry.
I remember when I was in college,
they don't even have the 99-cent menu here.
They had this $1 cheeseburger and a fry for $1 one summer. We lived off of it.
Yeah,
cheeseburger.
This fire extinguisher incident with the price happened in Australia. So it wasn't here.
Australia.
Night shift at Heidelberg McDonald's when a car with 3 young males and 1 female taunted her at the drive-through window.
He started saying things like, "Oh, you're so hot." And I was like, "Look, I'll talk to you, but only if you stop talking to me like that."
The driver then sprayed her while another filmed her on his mobile phone.
They would definitely have footage. They were still recording me.
After dealing with the shock, the uni student went to hospital where nurses told her it could have ended up much worse.
They said it could have caused blindness.
Wow. Got her with the fire extinguisher.
Yo.
Could have caused blindness.
People are just stupid. Why would you spray somebody with fire extinguisher?
Why'd you have to throw in the hot thing?
Because she wanted to feel good about herself. Oh, you're so hot. They didn't say that. Unless they were making a joke like, "You're so hot, we got to spray you with the fire extinguisher."
Hold on. One of our listeners just sent me a Florida story that I missed.
That's the only way I see.
You guys can send us stories too, by the way. I saw Steve. Who sent that? Somebody sent us another story. Update on one of the stories we covered. Anyways, this one was the shocking moment a male van.
Not a
female
female
like
van?
a male man.
Oh, I thought you meant like a female van.
By a Florida man. Florida male. High on meth.
Of course. And cocaine.
And cocaine. Flips over as it. Hold on. He tried to hijack a mail truck. Let me get this. There's some sound of this.
Yeah, here we go. High off meth and cocaine.
Oh, so he's driving it right there?
He's driving down the street. And I mean, he's whipping this thing like it's a golf cart.
Oh, he's done.
Spinning around. Flips it over about 4 times.
Jeez.
Because that's what you do when you're
what city was that?
High off meth and cocaine.
Thanks, whoever sent that, by the way.
I'd be mad if my mail was in that truck, though, you know? You waiting on
Oh,
the
yeah,
package.
that screwed some people's mail.
Oh, yeah. You waiting on that Amazon
Flagler
package.
Flagler County.
And you say, man, I should have got the priority instead of the regular mail. I knew I should have got insurance on that package. Damn.
And this one's nuts. Where the hell did this happen? This is in the Bay Area, San Francisco.
Okay.
A student used the Snapchat filter that turns you into the other sex to catch a cop that was seeking underage sex.
Wow.
So made a photo off of the Snapchat filter, turning himself into a woman,
Mm-hmm.
puts it on Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
You staying with me here?
I'm with you.
Puts it on Tinder.
Okay.
And starts chatting with the guy and finds out he's a cop and
Poses
everything.
as a teenager.
Yeah. Posing as a teenager. Of course, he thought he was talking to a 19-year-old girl. He was actually communicating with a 16-year-old boy. And there's the mug shot of the cop.
Well, if he thought he was talking to a 19-year-old girl.
But you know the cops are going to have a problem with this. Because they don't want you entrapping people.
Well, that's definitely
That's what they
entrapping
can
people.
do.
That's what that. If he thought he was
They
talking
can
to
do
a
that.
19-year-old,
But they're going to
girl,
give you this whole song and dance. I can't believe. Did you guys see the picture, by the way? Hold on. I got to put it back up.
Run it back.
I need that picture. Where did that go? I mean, that picture he made is awful.
Terrible.
Snapchat filter. People are loving that filter, by the way. That and the baby filter, I've noticed.
So, yeah.
I'm going to put it back up.
This guy's a 20-year-old.
Look it up on Google if
student.
you can't.
He doesn't have
No, he's
anything.
a 16-year-old.
No, he was posing as a 16-year-old girl. The dude, his name is Ethan.
I got you.
And he's a 20-year-old student from San Francisco. Used the Snapchat filter to pose as a 16-year-old girl.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Named Esther. First of all, I ain't talking to no 16-year-old girl named Esther. There ain't no 16-year-old girl named Esther in 2019. Maybe 1919, there's a 16-year-old girl named Esther. That's your first red flag right there.
He fell for a Snapchat filter pick, man.
He fell for a
There weren't even any-
16-year-old named Esther. That's the real problem, bro. Forget the Snapchat filter. He fell
There was
for
like some theme music that kicked in there. Did you see that?
Esther? Man. That's such a hot name for a 16-year-old. What you got going on there, Esther?
Oh boy!
And this 20-year-old dude couldn't have come up with a better name than Esther.
San Francisco too, man. You'd think the cops in San Francisco would be a little more canny.
You would think this.
At least they know like how to tell a fake.
Yeah.
Who? Esther. Got one picture too, just the Snapchat filter, and that's it. Because you can't take multiple pictures of different backgrounds with the filter.
16. Come on, you gotta use the context clues on that one, man. A 16-year-old girl named Esther. I ain't buying it. I'm just not. And whatever school this dude's going to, he need to get his money back because he's an idiot. You ain't got nothing better else to do.
Watch, he's gonna get in trouble.
He should.
For putting himself in or faking, catfishing, Manti Te'o.
Yeah. He should.
He
over there
should.
baiting.
Why? But he got the guy.
He did.
It's just like your boy in the kitchen.
Who?
Chris Hansen.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right.
Why is he so cool? Why does he get a pass? Just because he got a nice little job with NBC?
Yeah, man. To Catch a Predator, that's my show. I like that show. So, the dudes are always shocked. I didn't know that this kid was 12. I came for the cookies on the table. Esther. No, that story is just sucks all the way around.
It does.
I mean, shame on the police officer for trying to pick up on a 16-year-old girl named Esther.
Ugh.
Using the screen name BLindsay01, he describes how he wants to give the girl oral sex. He says, "I can't control my horny level."
There was definitely chats like that going on.
I mean, I guess that's how you would talk to a 16-year-old. I mean, I don't know. Can't control my horny level. Esther. I'm sorry, man. The name Esther just don't get me horny at all. It just doesn't.
Well, it was a kid. I can't believe the cops are the ones supposed to be setting up stings.
Yeah, he
be able to read through and through when something's a catfish, quote unquote,
Not
or whatever.
this guy.
And man, they got.
He must have been like a traffic cop or something.
Couldn't control his horny level.
He had to be a
Had
traffic cop or something.
Very low horny level. Mug shots, East Tennessee.
What this guy come
These are
from,
the best
hell?
mug shots of the day. This is not. Yeah, he looks like he just came off a Hollywood set. He's got a neck brace and everything. What'd this guy do?
Oh no, man! What did this guy do?
Oh, he went on a car chase, crashed the car. 31-year-old Michael Linhill.
God.
No seatbelt. So that's mugshot number 1. And then mugshot number 2 here.
Okay, drunk driver plows through.
This is in Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene apartment, striking crib.
The baby was okay,
sleeping
by the way.
baby.
Yeah. This is not funny. He did hit a crib. But look at that.
This dude looks like.
Yeah, mugshot. Those are black eyes, right?
No, those are alien eyes. He looked like
And
he
there's
got
a shot of
abducted by aliens.
Yeah.
And they tried to rearrange his face to look like them. And then they sent him back to Earth. And then said, oh, we should kind of make him look like John Travolta, but we're not done yet.
Yeah, it looks like a makeup.
That
So
was
those
good.
are your mugshots of the week. Dan Fry couldn't even type during the warning level. Yeah, but that dude getting played like that off a Snapchat filter, all-timer. How can he face his other... Well, he doesn't have colleagues anymore. But
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a wife either.
He doesn't have a wife. Doesn't have a lot going for him.
Not at all.
You want to see one of the stupidest things you could purchase nowadays?
I do.
This is from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources Conservation Police.
Okay. What we got here?
So somebody was in Zion, Illinois, and they had to put out a PSA based on this. This is a cell phone cover that looks like a gun.
In Illinois.
Well, I'm sure they sell these wherever. Just buy it online. Who in the world is going to buy
Not me.
this?
Tell you who's not going to buy it. Me.
I mean, I get how you might be in a tad bit more danger, but this, I feel like this thing will get anybody.
I'd be dead before I can respond to your text message. Just sitting there watching some Netflix.
The thing you don't understand, you don't even have to have this. You just need this top part. Call the phone.
Right? I thought he had a gun. Oh, it was a phone.
Duh, man. Zion, Illinois. Dude pulls out. They had to put out a PSA for those that can't see it. It is a full, like, rubber replica gun.
It looks like a
with
gun.
a phone at the top. And it's a phone case.
Nah, that ain't no case.
Do not carry products like this around. It is dangerous and places all citizens and officers at unnecessary risk or harm. And this happened during a traffic stop at Illinois Beach State Park. One of the occupants of the vehicle, who also had a warrant, by the way, had his cell phone tucked in his front waistband with this case on it, the pistol handle.
Well, is he still alive?
They observed the object, were able to quickly secure the individual in handcuffs and remove it.
Oh, so we know what color he
Found
was.
out it was a cell phone case. And
who thought of this? Is such a stupid idea.
Really dumb. Even for the comfort of your own home, you don't.
Why would you want a cell phone holster that looks like a gun?
And the guy put it in his pants too.
Like, you deserve. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
he was-
you deserve
no,
to be
he-
shot, but I mean, if the
Yeah, he
police shoot
deserved-
you, you can't be mad.
Jay Craig is going to jail just for looking at this picture.
Man, for real, take that off the screen. Don't even send me a picture of that on my phone. Like, there was a picture of his gun on his phone. Shoot him.
Oh, man.
What idiots came up with this.
Actually, I think we've got an unsolved mystery.
Do we? We do.
It's the case of the missing tooth. I totally forgot. You guys are in for a treat. Sorry, Robert's going to have to come in on the fly. Said he wasn't feeling well. Does he think he can pull it off?
Let me go see if he's in the green room.
Yeah. Check if you can track him down.
Hold on.
Is Robert out there? Robert. We've got an unsolved mystery.
I think he might be in on it.
We have one. Robert, you ready?
Cue it up. Cue up the music, Antoine.
Cue it up, man. This guy's so confident.
Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, a case of the Tooth Fairy testicles. A teenage boy has undergone the rarest of surgeries after doctors found a tooth growing inside his testicles. That's right, a tooth growing inside of his testicles. Doctors were shocked to find a molar had grown in the 13-year-old boy's testicles instead of his mouth, where there was a gap missing in his tooth. Russian medics had initially feared the lump was a molar, but they were stunned when the scan showed something truly unique. It was removed at the Moskov Children's Hotel in Moscow, and doctors said the surgery on the schoolboy has not been identified, but it was a success. If you or anyone you know have teeth growing in your testicle sacs, please contact us at Unsolved Mysteries.
Legend continues. Thank you, Robert. So this kid, the actual tooth missing from his mouth.
Yeah.
Was in his grew in his testicle.
Yes. Medics said the ultra-rare condition had been caused.
We got some pictures of it there for those that don't believe us.
By a genetic process during the prenatal period. All right. A pterygoid tumor, which formed during a stem cell failure.
So they were doing some. That's why this messing with genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna start going haywire
where they shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's why you don't mess with.
You think you got testicular cancer, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's my tooth that
I never always wondered why I never grew in.
Yeah. Thanks, Robert. No problem.
We got another PSA besides don't buy cell phone covers that
look like
are
guns.
replica guns. Give them that next PSA.
Oh, my God. All right.
This is for the ladies out there.
For all you ladies.
Not a joke. This was in Cosmo.
This
was in Cosmo.
Cosmopolitan magazine?
Yeah.
It was such a big deal it had to be in Cosmo.
It's in Cosmo. This is like a real thing happening.
I can't believe this. All right. PSA, it says here. Please don't try to vacuum your period out or you'll end up in the ER. Not like vacuum your period blood off the carpet or out of your panties. No, out of your vagina. So I'm going to go ahead and just read the story.
Hold on a second.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go ahead and read this.
All right.
You don't have to read the whole thing, but give us the premise of it.
All right. Here's the premises of it. All right. Periods.
People are using actual
People are vacuuming, trying to vacuum the blood out of their vagina to stop the flow of their period. So much so that Cosmopolitan had to do a PSA. Like, there's been so many cases that it had to be put.
Yeah, and the story's sharing a bunch of Twitter posts
in a publication.
Ladies, please stop using a vacuum to end your period early. You're going to end up sucking out a lot more than blood. We've had 2 cases this week. That's from a doctor.
2 cases this week.
Yeah, the doctor says.
Why would you even think
your body can't adjust to that speed? Sudden loss of blood, you will go into shock. And then someone wrote in, I remember going to the ER as well. I was lightheaded and dizzy, damn near passed out. What is going on? Let's go to the phones. We got a call out of Houston.
H-Town.
Yeah. Ozella. Picked a great time to call.
Yeah, you did.
Good evening.
Good
How
evening.
are you?
Fantastic.
Great. How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you, Robert, for that story, but that was really bizarre. And now you're talking about vacuuming. That is so sick. You know what? This world is just in a really bad state. But
It is. But there's positive
thank you guys
things.
for reporting it and letting us know about it. But that, oh my God, ugh. I just can't believe it. People do stuff. And then the Burger King story. Oh my God, you guys had some good stories today. I was trying to listen in between my Toastmasters and like, oh my God. And Anton, you've just been cracking up today. I've never just seen you laugh so hard. You have had you a great time today.
I just can't take it
You guys look
today.
nice in your blue shirts, you know?
Oh,
you guys
thank you.
matching today. You look really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't.
She's always watching on the YouTube.
Oh, that's right. How does she know? She's got magic.
Yeah, I like to watch it live. It's like, you guys are right in my living room. Makes me feel like I'm a part of the show.
So you'd never heard of this vacuum thing then? Obviously,
never
kids doing it.
I never heard of it until you showed it to me. But so many people are doing it that they had to put a PSA in Cosmopolitan magazine. And that's what's
So many
concerning
people.
me.
When did this start happening?
I don't know.
I missed something?
I missed something too.
This is what social media does, though. Someone tells you to do something, and it's like people
That
just
is
do
true.
Hey, girls, you
That
want to
And then
stop
it
your
spreads.
phone? Get the dirt devil.
Yeah.
You want to hurry up and get your period over?
Yeah.
Stick this vacuum up there. It'll come out. And somebody go do that. That's ignorant. That's not the way the body was designed.
Nope.
No, I'm sorry, That's what I'm saying. We're in this microwave mentality. This generation want everything quick, fast,
Copycat.
in a hurry, instead of having it the old-fashioned oven way, And that microwave is not for cooking. It's for reheating and popcorn.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be trying to bake a cake in a microwave. That's the dumbest thing ever. No.
You
But I know
can't
people
expedite
that
your
do it.
period. That's for
Right.
sure.
So, no, how's the weather there in New York?
That's pretty good.
Beautiful.
It was nice outside.
It's not gotten hot. It is just nice and cool.
What about Houston? How's it there?
95 today.
God.
So it's
Chief Thunder said, "Get a dirt devil." All right. Yeah, he had to go there.
he had to.
All right, Ozella.
It's a great time. You guys have a good evening.
You as
and
well.
We'll talk to you next week.
Yes.
Okay. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Ozella in Houston checking in. Chief Thunder, or Chief Firewater, saying it's 110 in Arizona. I saw it's like a big heat wave on the West Coast. Is nasty right now. We got it good over here.
Yeah, we
haven't even had hot weather yet.
Not yet, but it'll be here in July, and we all gonna hate it.
I'm just.
We're gonna be standing on the 34th platform,
I'm just loving this.
melting.
So that's enough about vacuuming out periods.
Yeah.
People will do anything.
That is a fact.
What we had, the one guy, I don't even remember. It's too many stories to keep up with.
So much.
Too much. If you want to call in, you still got time. 917-477-7737. For all you hockey fans out there, Game 7 is underway. It is 0-0. 13-minute mark. St. Louis, Boston.
First.
Boston, of course, at home. It is storm season. Speaking of weather, Montgomery, Alabama. We got some videos we'll share before we get out of here for our YouTube audience. Storm season creates some havoc out there. And in Alabama, that's tornado country.
I didn't realize Alabama was tornado
They get
country.
them. It's not as bad as like Oklahoma.
Yeah.
that sort of thing. But they get them. They get some nasty storms out there. Here, hold on. This one happens quick. Chick-fil-A inflatable cow. Look at that. They eat more chicken underneath it. It's flying across an interstate.
Can you imagine? He's just riding down the street and all of a sudden, giant cow. It just comes down. You think it's the end of the world. Especially if you're in Alabama. Like, oh, my God.
At least it was an inflatable.
It's raining cows. I knew it. The world's coming to an end.
This one's got some sound. This is a video of a little traveler. 4-year-old hero traveler.
That's right.
Should we talk about traveling etiquette?
We should talk about traveling etiquette because this is a thing.
This is a big thing.
People,
I'm
on
a plane a lot.
You're not at home.
When you travel, you're not at home.
Be respectable.
And I'll tell you, I've loosened up some of my travel etiquette rules, or what I think's right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think depending on how long the flight is, you can take off your shoes, but you got to have socks on.
Got to have socks.
Okay?
First of all, if you go
before I was
airport,
even anti taking them off at all, but I've loosened up. It's like a long flight. Okay, got to have socks on, and you don't. Even if you got the socks on, you don't put your feet up on anything.
Nope.
Keep them on the ground.
Yeah.
But we've all had that time where we've been sitting there minding our business.
Mm-hmm.
Look over to your left.
And what do you see? You're looking out the window.
On that edge of your arm seat.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a bare foot.
Peekaboo. This little piggy went to the market.
A stinky bare foot.
I hate that.
I don't even care if it's not stinky.
It's a bare
You don't
foot.
want to see that. That's your armrest, man.
Yeah.
Who would do that? And they do it.
All the time.
Yeah. And then you're scared to say something because you're just like, man, am I going to cause a scene? I'm on a plane. Maybe I get blamed. And then
you don't want to stir up the plane.
Yeah. We've all seen those videos.
Yeah.
Well, check this kid out. 4 years old. Basically what we're talking about happened to him.
He's not having
He just goes in hero mode.
I think. It's a lady.
His dad cracking up is the best.
Why is somebody on my feet behind me?
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
I thought you had your feet behind me.
So for those of you who couldn't hear, he's like, why do you have your feet
It was a little hard to hear because they were just taking off. That lady already was in that mode. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Get ready for departure.
She's already knocked out. Got her feet up.
That kid said everything everybody ever wanted to say.
I would say a couple of expletives. But yeah.
Hey, lady. You got your feet up on my thing. Yeah, don't do that.
Show some respect.
Subway creatures. That's a good account. You seen any Subway creatures lately? If you guys don't know, on Instagram, follow Subway creatures. Most of them are on New York subway trains, but you see stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
a lot worse than that.
I love Subway creatures.
People walking barefoot, riding the train barefoot.
Well, we got a friend who walked through
the Port Authority barefoot.
Port Authority
lost
barefoot.
a bet. Whitey, who comes in
You would
here.
have thought he lost a foot. I would never walk through Port Authority terminal barefoot.
Keeping the videos coming here. If you want to call in, you got some time. 917-477-7737. Winding things down here on Press Box Party. Another video here of what is this?
Back against a would-be car thief.
Oh yeah,
She
attempted
jumped
carjacking
through her passenger side window. Just watch
in
here
Georgia.
to stop that person attempting to slide into her Mercedes. Her quick move paid off in this case. Those crooks, as you see, drove away. Channel 2's Alyssa Hyman is live at the Texaco on Roosevelt Highway in College Park. Alyssa, the woman says she saw that guy coming.
Jovita, the video is pretty incredible. She was at this pump about to get some gas when she saw the criminals pull up. The woman said she's heard about these slider crimes before, so that's how she knew what was about to happen.
As soon as I seen his door crack, I was already jumping in my car.
We spoke to the woman in this video. Her reflexes so quick, we'll play it again and slow it down. Watch as she jumps through her car door window to fend off some would-be thieves.
I didn't have a chance to think. All I was thinking was, he not about to take my stuff.
She asked us just to use her first name, which is Princess. She's the one that gave us this video. You can see the criminals pull up to this Texaco in College Park.
Hold on. You lost it. What happened there? She wouldn't give her real name. She just used Princess.
It was mind-blowing.
What'd you think about the move? Explain what the move
First of
was
all,
to
man,
the people that can't see the
all
video.
right, for those of you who are not watching,
She's
you
filling the car.
you would think that this girl has jumped in some cars and stolen them herself as fast as she jumped through the passenger side window.
Princess?
I mean, she jumped through the passenger side window and hopped over and was in the driver's seat.
She was quicker than the thief.
Dude, she really was. They probably
had the gas. She put up the gas. Oh, she dropped the gas.
She dropped
nozzle.
the gas nozzle and jumped from, the gas thing is by the back window.
Yeah.
They probably trying to recruit her after this. They came back and said, "Hey, look, we like how you jumped through that window real quick.
We want you on our team.
You want to make some extra cash." Cause she jumped through that window
fast,
like she done it
like
before.
a cat.
Like she done it before.
Yeah.
That ain't no instinct. That's muscle memory. Look at this. Look how fast she jumped in that window.
You can't get over it.
I mean, right in there.
Right in there, flawless.
Yeah, she's got a future in carjacking, or a past in carjacking. Kudos to her. Way to go, Princess. Way to go.
And then the sky deck at Willis Tower.
Oh yeah, you
I don't
telling
say
me
Willis.
about this. It's the
Sears Tower in Chicago today. They got those floored, transparent floors, windowed floors, whatever you want to call them now.
Yeah,
that you can go out there and check out. Well, a couple of them just like shatter crack. Here.
No. Are you serious?
But apparently they said there was no danger. No one was walking on it, that's for sure.
I wouldn't.
The protective layer shattered. So they said no one was in danger. And it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, they got to say that.
Yeah. So there was some video of that too. Princess of GTA, they're calling Princess.
That's right.
Princess of GTA. You imagine standing on that while it's doing that?
Man.
Just like making cracking noises.
My heart would be in my throat.
Somebody sent me a video, funny video. It was somewhere in Asia where the dude was walking on one of those, and it was an old man. He was like grabbing the side, and he couldn't even do it. Like his feet collapsed, and he was yelling and screaming and whole. I mean, he was just walking over like a glass floor that was way up there, and everybody's just laughing at him.
Well, they got some of those that it's part of the thing where it pretends like it cracks as you walk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think this was the case. I just think he did not want to be up there. Once he got up there, he realized he made a bad move.
Too late now.
Yeah.
Too late now.
So Press Box Party winding down. If you want to call in, 917-477-7737. Don't you got a show coming up?
I had a show coming up.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. I opted out of it.
Things moved around.
It's going to rain on Thursday. It's very, as you know, it's hard to get people to come out the house.
Yeah.
When it rains in New York City. I don't even want to come out the house when it rains in New York City. And I've just felt like the last 10 shows I had, it's rained for 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. This is true story, man.
I've got like a
I know.
literal black cloud. You are the literal Black Cloud.
I am the Black Cloud. That's gonna be my superhero.
It's gonna be your new
name.
stage name, the Black Cloud.
I only go on stage on days that it rains.
So no show for a while.
Nah, we're gonna take the summer off. Go gallivanting about the city. Enjoy the city. I never get a chance to do it during the summertime, so.
You're not joining the slap boxing circuit, are you?
Nah, man. I can't show up to work with a black eye and try to explain to them. Well, it'd be more like a purple eye.
No,
for me.
you're supposed to go just cheek, but those guys do go a little further than that.
I mean, some of those guys got big hands. You get a finger in your eye at that speed, you got black eye. That's just hard to explain when you're serving, when you're bartending, and somebody's like, "Hey, why you got a black eye?" Oh, I was in the semifinals of the slap contest. Came in third place.
So before we go, though, you never gave us your pick for Game 6 of the NBA Finals.
Oh, Game 6, the Golden State Warriors are going to win.
At home. They're not going to shut down there. Yeah, last game at the arena.
Even if the refs have to cheat, they're going to win the game.
And then in Game 7 on Sunday.
Game 7, depending on how bad the beatdown is on Thursday.
Wow, you're looking for a beatdown with the depleted Warriors.
You got to beat them down. It's the last game. You got to put it all on the line. And Boogie had a good game. If he plays like he did the last game, they might be all right. He definitely showed up. I'm not a big Boogie fan, but
Warriors in 7. Warriors in 7.
You got the Warriors in 7.
I said that even prior to the last game, and why am I going to change now?
Ooh, yeah, I've been flip-flopping this whole playoffs. I just been all over the place.
I did think late that it was a wrap in the last game. I thought Kawhi was going to finish it, but
no, he didn't.
You can't count out a team that just shoots threes like they're layups.
Yeah.
Can't leave them too much time on that clock.
Nope.
They need one more shot,
and they got
they'd
it.
Be wearing some rings.
Yeah.
All right, that's all we got here. What? You about to say something?
No, man. We got us a series.
The hockey
now.
game is 0-0. Still the first period. Game 7. Women's soccer. Now I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
I hope they play Canada.
I hope everybody
they play
beats
Canada.
down Thailand.
I hope they play Canada. Yeah, everyone's going to beat down Thailand, and then it's not even going to be an issue.
I hope it gets worse and worse. I hope the next game is 21-0.
That's right. Well, for Press Box Party, I'm Antoine.
I'm
for Jonathan Craig. We will catch you next week, same time, same place.
Yeah.
And until then, we are out. Have a good week, good weekend. Peace.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about air travel, and I'd love for you to chime in on it. It kind of went a little viral.